ashes in the sky. Quit the illusion. Built an empire of sound as the bridges were falling down. In the midst of endless time, we have built alone.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris. I'm casting today with.
Get 11337.
Today we're bringing you the final of the ESEA bracket final between Decerto and Epiphany.
Looks to be a good game today. We got two teams that have started off this bracket here with 2 wins each. Both have not lost a game yet. So this one's looking to be a pretty tough matchup. So we'll kind of see how things are going. As for myself, my name is Get One. I am new to Half-Life or Highlight TV. So I don't know why I said Half-Life TV. That's going back to old school days, back in 1.6. But I'm new to Highlight TV. This will be my first casting of a CSGO match. I've done previous castings, but not for Highlight TV. So I'm proud to be here alongside with Chris here as well.
Yeah.
And hope you guys all enjoy.
We've got 5 players from Team Epiphany. Today Epiphany are, the roster is Juno, Zori, Saw, Devon and Sagaton. And Decerto, we're still waiting on another man to come in, but we'll see when that happens. We're just in a waiting period right now, so the match should be getting on shortly. From the last game, Decerto have had some tight games, but hopefully they can bring a good challenge to Epiphany, as they have won their last game best of 3, both 16-0 versus Epsilon Esports, which was very exciting.
Yeah, and I definitely say they're going to put up a good fight in this match. With how well they've come up, just in ESEA period, they kind of started off in open just 2 years ago, and already have brought themselves up to the main bracket. Shown that they can really play well together, going directly from open all the way up to main in just 2 years' time. Coming up to in this current bracket and beating Epsilon, I definitely think they're definitely stepping up their game, and I believe that this is actually going to be a pretty close matchup between a little bit more experienced team and a team that just kind of popped out of nowhere. So I definitely think Epiphany has a chance at this, but I definitely believe it'll be a close match as well.
Yeah, Decerto's last 2 games were very close, so they may have a better game in the long haul, but seeing as Epiphany just 16-0, they're hot, they're ready to fire, just straight destroy teams, but you never know. Decerto could have some tricks up their sleeve, ready to dispatch the other team away and win this final.
Yep, I definitely agree with you there, and I mean, it definitely shows that Decerto has that. They definitely have that endurance game, pushing out games that are 16-14. It shows that even though they may not go for a straight 16-0 like Epiphany has, it shows that they have a lot of endurance in order to go through all those rounds. So I definitely think that that's going to play a pretty big part if we get into later rounds, more on Decerto's favor.
Yeah, it's a good point there. Yeah, it takes a long thing to your stamina in a game to lose no rounds altogether. The Epiphany, if keeping that streak going, that must have been a real hard job, but seems like they've got it on lock, ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. And with Epiphany, winning both of their games, literally without losses, that kind of shows that they haven't really tested their endurance yet, I don't believe.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of interesting, if they start losing some rounds early off. It's definitely going to put them kind of on the spot, since the last 2 games that they've had have been kind of a cakewalk. So it'll be interesting how they do today. just seeing if, if they lose a couple rounds at the start, if they have the endurance to pull out the long game.
Yeah, it does seem that Epiphany have had an easy ride, but Decerto bringing out these tough games, so we'll see when all the players have joined the lobby. We'll be able to get the game started and bring an action-packed, very good match.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Seems like we are still waiting on one more Decerto player, but the players are just warming up, just getting their shots ready.
Warming up their op game. They're gonna need it on this Dust 2 matchup here, though.
Dust 2, yep. The thing is, I'd like to see is more teams taking the mid, because AWPers normally dominate mid at the moment. Like you see, it's like Kenny S absolutely destroying people on mid, but maybe some lower teams have some new tactics to show and bring to the stage. Maybe like that.
And I definitely believe if anyone's gonna bring new tactics, it's definitely gonna be one of these two teams bringing those new tactics to this league. I will have to say, both are definitely showing what they're worth in this bracket so far. So I'm sure we're gonna be seeing some, some classic tactics along with some more newer tactics as well.
Yeah, because these teams are not as well known, and maybe they have some tactics that haven't been scoped out by the others. Maybe they've done some research. We'll see what happens on the CT&T side. Maybe they have some cool strats to pull off on a site or something. It may be a good game.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And that's the one nice thing about watching some of the lesser known teams is you see some of these tactics that, not any of the pro players would ever pull off. But you see a lot of these newer teams that are kind of coming up in the league, at least in these recent years, are kind of they're pulling off more tactics that are like unknown to CSGO as a whole.
Yeah, it's great to see
instead of a standard standard A takes, you're seeing some of these more variant A takes where they're even taking A coming, through mid doors through CT spawn as well, and it's definitely it's a breath of fresh air in the CSGO community to see some of these new tactics being pulled off.
Yeah, how do you feel about the game becoming a bit more T-sided? Because lots of teams have found out like how the CT is set up, so they've just got everything ready to counter them at the moment. So what do you think about the game becoming more T-sided, and maybe if teams need to do something on the CT to stop that from happening?
Well, I mean, I agree with you that it is becoming more of a T-sided thing, but I think all it really does is it forces CTs to do more of mixed setups. Instead of, the standard positioning, it forces CT players to find a new place to sit versus, the classic positions, which is good because, the biggest way I feel to win on CT is to surprise the Ts. And, and even everything all the way back to 1.6 source, it's always been about, staying in those standard positions because they give you the best tactical advantage. Well, I feel now it's becoming more of a game of finding the best way to surprise your enemy. If you surprise the Ts, I feel like that gives you a good round advantage, might give you a pick advantage or two, and that plays a huge part in getting CT side on any map, to be honest. And I feel like that's...
Yeah, it's very important, the surprise from coming from a CT side, but it's always the most important to get as many rounds on CT as you can, as on T side, when you play the T side, you're kind of trying to finish off the game or bring it back. So if you get as more rounds on CT side, you're set for the T side. So it can be
definitely
very good advantage if you prize the Ts and come around with lots of frags and then opening up on sites, and then that just gives you a huge advantage over the whole game.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And it's nice to see. I know I've been seeing a lot recently with CT setups. They've really switched it up a lot, and even on some of these maps that... Ooh, looks like we finally got our 5th man here. For Decerto here.
Oh yeah, I see. His name is Lecro. Okay. So now we've got the full rosters. We've got, for Decerto, we've got Lecro, Epi, Jun, Yulonk, and Dr. Nibbon. Actually, this may be the knife round. Decerto.
Yep, looks like it. And it looks like Decerto is going to be taking this knife round.
I think Decerto will choose to stay, maybe, or
more than likely. Majority of the time, you will see the CTs stay there. We'll find out here once the restart happens.
Yeah,
it looks like they will be keeping the CT side here.
Okay, here we go. We've seen a couple of a smoke in from June, a grenade from Epi. We're gonna maybe see some smoke setups here. Yeah.
All right, and it does look like 2 members of both teams are going to be going with the no body armor. Oh, actually, 4 members of CT, no body armor. We got 2 kits on CT side. So they're definitely going to be playing the far back game, trying to get some picks from far out. Looks like Epiphany is going to be taking long A. Also working their way up catwalk. Juno snags 2 frags there on A site. Looks like it's just up to Nibbon here.
And
And he's
Epiphany
gonna get taken out.
taking that round straight, flawless round. Oh, Juno with the ace.
Juno with the ace. See how he picked up that USP? Tell you what, that gun can
Pretty
definitely
crazy.
do work in the right hands.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
see,
so
yeah,
looks like
we've seen a force buy from Decerto here, hoping to knock back the economy of the T side. But
yeah, it looks
here we
like
see
Juno's going to be picking up an AK, and also Seven's also going to be picking up an AK for this buy round.
Yep.
So pretty expensive buy on the T sides. They definitely
Looks
are going
like
to
we
need
have
to win
2
this
pushed
round.
up long here for Decerto. Trying to just take the head off Zori here. 7 sneaking his way into upper tunnel. They do find the kill on Niben.
Looks like they're going to try a B take here.
We have June ready with the CZ. Gets 1. On 7 easily dispatches him. Planning behind the box. See the CTs all coming up slope here. Saw peeking out the window, getting a frag. Dulonk. Will he go straight through the smoke and try catch a head here? Oh, and he gets a good frag on 7. Door takes him out. Lecro's coming in. It's a 1v1 here. Both low HP. Oh, is he sticking? Oh, and Lecro. Oh, he does not have a kit. Will he survive this? Oh, no. Very
Tried
close
to
there.
sneak away with there with that AK.
Yeah, nice try from Decerto, though. Very good round for them. Good eco. Good force.
Definitely kind of broke the bank for the T's there. They did kind of go with the 2 AK setup last round, leaving 2 of the
here we
T's with
might
less than
see-
2,500.
Yeah, taking a couple of Tech 9s and 2 AKs and a Galil.
This is going to be a huge round for Decerto if they can win this one.
DT's
This will
on a
leave the-
straight eco here. Long playing the close angle on long. Oh, and he does catch the head of Juno. Well played. Backs off, back to long. Let Crow just keep him B hold down. Playing the back box. Looks like the T's are making a play on mid, maybe going up short. Still have 1 towards long. We have 7 catching the head of Epi.
Definitely doing some work with that Tech 9.
Here we have 2 mid. Just scouting out. 7 catches another frag on June. Gonna see if they can retake this, but I don't see it happening. I think Epiphany have got this perfect. Just
I
ready
think they're
to
just going to play
stop
for
anyone.
exits here.
Yeah.
See if they can just get an exit frag on the way out. Get
Oh,
themselves a
Lecro
gun.
nearly catches the frag. He's very low. 7 gets killed. Sorry.
Well, at least they got one
Nibbin
exit
taking
kill,
out
2
another.
exit kills.
Quite good solid eco there. Well played by Team Decerto. And here we go with the buy round. See what can happen from the CTs here. See if they can break back some rounds.
It'll be interesting to see how the CTs set up for this. They've been doing a lot of A strats, so it'll be interesting to see how they play this out.
Oh, Epi catches the pick on Juno. Very
Looks like
good
they're going to
shot
do a 2-1-2.
Yep. Got 2 Ts lower right now, so they're going to be careful there. They got 2 played up long.
And they got the bomb down on top mid as of right now.
Holding a close angle here, Nibbin backing him up. Always peeking back to B, this could be bad. See the smoke come in CT. Door takes out Jun. The T side going towards upper tunnel.
They're going to try this B take.
Or Nibbin. Very good position. Now we will see the rotate from Decerto here. But Epiphany wondering where they should go. Maybe back to A through mid. Maybe they're thinking of a save here, seeing as they have quite a lot of money invested into this round.
And it looks like both of them are sitting below 20 HP as well.
Yeah, it might be a bit too risky to go for the round
with
here.
Sagerton sitting with an AWP and Saw with an AK, but it does
or
look
Nibbin
like they're going to try to
looking
push
away
up
from
mid.
middle. Or he catches one and catches the other. Well played by Nibbin there. Picking up the first round for Team Decerto.
Just going to set the T side on an eco more than likely for this round.
Yep.
And this was the kind of stuff I was talking about previous to the game. You know, Epiphany really hasn't had anyone, you know, getting a lot of rounds early game.
Yeah.
It's been kind of winouts for him. So this is kind of going more into, you know, if Decerto can win more rounds here.
Comes a rush coming in from Team Epiphany. Nibbin catches a triple. Will he hit the quad? Oh, he gets 4. Great play by Nibbin. Oh, and quickly the round finished up by Lecro there. Make it 3-2. What's going through the minds of Epiphany, whether what they should do to break the hold of the CT. Looks like it might just be a
full eco as well.
Standard B play probably, just to get the round over. We have Epi holding with the ult. Oh no, they're all going lower tunnel. Oh, catches ahead of Jun. Oh, getting the frag. Or waiting on middle, playing that key lurker role.
And he gave Saw an AWP there as well.
That
Jun
could
did.
Oh, here we go.
That definitely is going to play a part in this. Oh,
Epi finds the frag. Well, are they going to peek him again? Or Nibbin making a push into upper tunnel here. Seems like the tiers are just congregating around mid now, maybe going for a short push. Lecro down to 10 HP. Oh, but he still gets the frag. Very well played by Lecro there to keep that round strong. Here we go, coming in with the buy from Epiphany here. How do you think they're going to be able to stop this strong Decerto setup here?
From what I've seen so far, they've been doing a 2-1-2 setup. So 2 on B and 2 towards long and just 1 mid. I think their best bet, if they really want to push around here, is either getting the short A or going for a mid to B take.
Yeah. They could catch out Epi on CT and then just open up B straight away.
Yeah, definitely. As you notice, though, they quick rotate a guy to mid whenever there isn't a full push on B.
Yeah, that is the
Which
case.
definitely makes it a little bit harder to take that mid location due to having 2 players there, especially one with an AWP. But it does look like he full rotated him over to A site, leaving just Electro here at mid.
Here they go, they push out mid, getting a frag CT. Epi holding with the AWP. The T's have changed their mind, maybe they're going over to short. 7 picks out the headshot, oh, gets 2! Great entry frags opening up the A site for Team Epiphany, so they're going to get this plant. Probably the round, but Electro in CT could cause them some problems.
Yeah, they definitely needed those picks by 7 there. Just kind of open the A side up for them.
Nibben off for a straight save here. Maybe he can drop an AWP next round. And they can just keep the same setup going. But that was a very good round. Well played by Seven and Juno to frag on A site and win the round.
Yeah, definitely. And they had 3 people over at the A site as well, so that just definitely shows that they have the power to take the site once they get those entry frags going.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like there is a buy coming in from the team, and it looks like Nibben, 3 M4s, an AK, and a AWP. So yeah, he did drop his AK, so which is good.
And definitely an interesting T side setup as well. Looks like they're going to be doing the 2 AWP setup on T side here.
Yeah, that's interesting. See if they can get any picks on the CT AWPers.
So you have Zor watching mid and Juno watching B tons, trying to get those entry picks with those AWPs.
It looks like they do have 3 towards A this time, so they've shifted their setup 3B to 3A. So, but they are looking CT and short. Necro moving into CT. Like there is a man up on short. Trying to get maybe a quick peek into A, but I don't know if he's feeling it.
Right now they're just kind of playing it slow, seeing if they can work a pick here. The CT side is definitely playing very passive at this point. They definitely need this round to kind of balance out the money here. And playing kind of an interesting setup on mid. The CTs doesn't look like they're actually playing anyone mid. They're doing a cross from B doors and long A. So kind of an interesting setup there for CTs.
Now we're seeing the T's charge up short here. Seeing if they can catch the frags. Or dispatching one. Necro holding the site. The only one man left on this A site. Oh, takes the head off Juno, but Saw quickly takes that kill back. Oh, it's going to be a great retake from Decerto here. Quickly killing off those T's, giving a great round there.
Very nice retake on Decerto's side there.
We are seeing lots of entry frags come in, but that round they seem to struggle to hold the site, and Decerto had a very good retake there, so see what happens in the next couple of rounds.
And it looks like we're going to have a 2 AWP setup on CT side here.
Hopefully they can do
as Junie.
Hopefully they can do as you said and get the surprise on them with these double AWPs.
Definitely, and I think that definitely will give them an opportunity to do so with the 2 AWP setup.
Sorry, killing the CT man in lower tunnel.
Lower tons. It's definitely one thing Decerto really needs to watch themselves on, is getting those early picks by the T side.
Seems like the T's are going up long here. June completely flashed. Goes for the pick through the smoke, but can't catch anyone. Epi just still on that short area. Anchoring that short. Well played. Zor in the flank. Oh my god. Great play by Zor there. Epi catching another frag. Don't think he can clutch us, so seeing as they're not showing themselves anymore. We have another clean round for Epiphany. Oh, we're coming in with another buy from Decerto here. 2 pistols and 2 rifles and an AWP. The T's going out full AKs and 1 M4. But they are heading towards B this round. Maybe they think the CTs are on an eco. Oh, Zor catching his own teammate. What was he thinking? Here we are.
Looks like Qlonk is going to be trying to take from B tons here. He's got to win this fight against Zori.
We have Epi and June coming in from the CT side.
Alright, it looks like this round's going to go to Epiphany as well. They're really having some issues holding sites on the CT side. Almost all the rounds that they've won so far are due to retakes, and they can't really seem to hold the site, but they can get retakes. But I really expected them to hold the site on that Team Decerto, to hold the site on B, since they were running that 2-1-2 setup for the B site. Now they did have 2 people eco, but I feel like there should have been more entries on that.
Or picking up a good frag onto A site there, and we see Lecro and Epi coming down mid for a quick flank. They're straight already on B. Epiphany getting there quickly so they don't have to deal with any flanks. Molotovs raining in into tons there. They've been getting caught by the fire. Put down to 12 HP. Here we go. Going in, hoping to catch some frags here. Well, they can't get anyone. They've been put down to 3 HP. Just be left with that USP. Decerto struggling to get some rounds on the board here. How do you think they're going to stop them this time? Maybe they should commit more men to a site, I think, because they're just leaving too many people out mid, but then they're not really going mid many rounds, so hopefully they can just stick to the sites.
And I think
hold it strong.
they're doing it right with their 2-1-2 setup. Looks like they got 2 on catwalk. But like you said earlier, they've had a couple rounds where they've taken mid, but they really haven't been too dedicated to taking mid. It's kind of been more, they have the aim, they have the teamwork to just full on take a site. And I feel like they just continue to do that, and maybe stacking a site is best for them. Decerto has had some really good retakes this game, and I really feel like the retake game is better than their just holding site game. And I definitely think that would play off in their favor if they start.
It does seem they have cornered the T's onto long here, so they've all rotated over, and they have 1 man waiting up behind them towards T spawn. See what the T's decide to do here. Here we go, they are making their push long. On Qlonk going through the smoke. Oh. Could have been a great play there, but Nibbin catching 2 frags.
Oh, and 7.
Taking
and
Zori
on site.
getting another kill. But Nibbin is in a great position here, catching 2 again. That is a great quad kill from Nibbin. Amazing play. They just played that perfectly. They saw that they had them. They all went long with it. They had one man behind. Just put 2 on short, couple on site, and they were just ready for that push.
See, and that's the kind of surprises I was talking about earlier. You know, you surprise a T team like that, who's going, you know, full blown for just getting on site, all taking long kind of deal like that. And you pull something like that where you have one man on flank. I mean, the entire site is stacked. That definitely is a surprise for Epiphany that they didn't actually get onto the site.
Oh.
I think that's the surprises we're going to need from Team Decerto for this game.
Epi just catching the shoulder of Juno, but 7 trades that frag. Daggerton getting a frag long. Long just last man left on site, gets taken out by Saw. And Epiphany have 3 guys low HP, so this is possible from Decerto here.
Looks like Zori's on the flank though.
Zori lurking. Oh, could he catch 2?
They did not see him coming.
June just takes him out. No, he could get this 1v3. All he needs is about 3 or 4 bullets. Get them all on target. It does seem he's opting to save here. I don't know. Maybe if they had the info of the health, he could have gone for it, but seems like that's not going to happen. Another good round from Epiphany here, making it 8-5.
And it looks like we're going to get a half buy here from Decerto. Looks like we got Electro with a Scout. And June buying an M4. All of them with armor, though. So it looks like they're force buying it here, trying to get a round in their favor.
Daggerton catching the frag onto June there. Or just lurking. Lurking in the back lines, catching these frags, very good. Oh my god, an Epiphany. Like flawless play. Here we have
they had that force buy, but they lost both of their guns.
Long
within
being
the first
quite lonely
10
here.
seconds.
Having to 1v5. Just get one. He might save this AK. But the last round coming up on this half, coming up next. When they're all pushing through the smoke. You catch frag onto Kulong, he will not be allowed to save. Getting another force buy from Decerto here for the last round and a half. What do you think they need to consider on the side, Decerto here? Like, think their aim's off, or do you think they're just like their setup wasn't very good CT, so they can hopefully switch things up in the T side?
I think the hardest part about playing Epiphany right now is their aim is just spot on. You know, they're not missing shots. They're getting wonderful entry frags.
1 through the 2 through the door, Juno.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. 3 kills mid there, that was crazy.
This doesn't look like Epiphany's other games exactly, but it's definitely shaping to look like one. Definitely shaping to look like one.
We'll see what Decerto can mount a bag on this T side.
I think if they can get entry frags, they should have a pretty. I mean, you know, only getting 5 rounds on CT side is never a good thing, even on Dust 2. But you know, if they can work the entry frags and they work as a team, I definitely think, you know, they still have a chance in this. It's not all hope is lost. But I do really feel like they definitely need to get these entries. And yeah, Epiphany's aim has been spot on today. Absolutely.
Yeah,
spot
I've
on.
loved the use of nades by Epiphany this game. Pop flashing their friends in to just get easy entry frags every round.
Yeah, very good
Door.
teamwork.
One mid. Oh, it looks like they're pushing B. 7 going for some blind shots into the tunnel. Door catching the head. Seven still in the back corner there, causing a lot of trouble. We go, Epiphany on the CT side, taking that round. Very well played.
And that's definitely not the half they'd want to start off with right here.
No, it's
Losing
not.
that pistol round, definitely.
They're probably really wanting to win that pistol. But which players stand out to you from Team Epiphany at the moment? Who do you think's doing all their work?
Honestly, 7 has just been doing absolutely immaculate on entry kills today. Just absolutely
yeah, he's been doing
insane.
Some great
he
shots.
Goes up catwalk, he goes long, he goes mid. He just always seems to be pulling off an entry on T side. Now on the CT side.
But I've been seeing 7
just
taking
insane.
Great shots. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's just seems to be headshot after headshot. And Decerto really just, they don't know how to control it. They don't know how to control it, I don't think. Juno is definitely one of the other players that definitely has shown that he deserves to be in this tier of play as well.
Yeah.
Definitely showing it up with his op skills.
Oh, and here we go. Push into upper tunnel here. Oh, 7 catching 2. They will rush straight onto the beats. Like, risky push there, but it was very good.
I think that maybe that's the best tactic for them, giving them a taste of their own medicine, you know, a little bit. You know, those risky pushes seem to work out in Epiphany's favor quite a bit on the first half of this match.
We are Kulonk in a 1v3. Catch 2. Oh, and Sagaton just catches a frag. Oh, has he got time? No. Here we go, the first round on the T side for Team Decerto. Very well played by Kulonk, picking up a quad there.
Almost picked up the ace even.
He could have, but he still won the round, which is very well played.
And they definitely needed that round as well. I did put them in kind of a financial struggle a little bit for this round.
Yeah, some sort of force coming out here, but...
They lost a lot of guns, but in the end they won the round. They got the bomb plant.
Epiphany do have most of their weapons, just 157 on their side. But they are entering the site. 7 kills 2. Here we are, the quick rotate coming in. Kulonk holding that window down like it's his. Or getting another. Kulonk going up on this half. Or he catches the frag. What I have to do is now wait for the plant.
Oh.
Sagaton
And a
just...
nice try there by Kulonk. He's definitely stepping it up on this T-side half.
Yeah, it's a much better show on this half than he did in the first half.
Yeah, definitely.
But
he needs a little bit of support from his team, though.
Yeah,
in order to kind of pull
4
off
and
these
15.
rounds.
Hopefully it's just a little bit of a sump and he can get his game going. We are the T's pushing into mid here. Take out Saw on mid. But are they going back? Does look like they are going back, heading over to short. This is bad because Epiphany have 3 stacks up on A. Oh, 7. Great spray control to dispatch those 2 in mid. 7. Blowing my mind this game.
Decerto seemed very fond of that B site push.
Yeah.
Every round they've gone into B tons.
But they are falling behind on holding those sites. And maybe not even getting enough entries, just getting one going in, and then just getting killed on site.
Yep.
Epi, just waiting for Juho there. Ibn, catching the head of Zor there. Well played. Another man on short, Sagaton. Waiting. Sagaton going huge. Go Q-Lonk on the A site. The bomb is down in mid though. Sagaton should be able to hold this, but Q-Lonk, let's see what he can do. Could take the bomb unscathed here and just go straight to B. I think Sagaton realizes this and is start moving out of the tunnel here. 30 seconds on the clock. Hasn't got much time, but he can go to any site he wants. Sagaton with the pop flash. Oh, and Q-Lonk destroyed there by that flash. Sagaton, very successful round for him, clutching the round and putting Epiphany onto game point.
That pop flash through the smoke. He was not expecting that. Q-Lonk.
Here we go. Match point of this game. Decerto put up a fight and go for the draw. What do you think? I don't think it's likely.
I don't believe it's likely either. They're trying to buy as much as they can right now. Looks like they got 3 AKs, a Scout, and a Galil. They're at least going to put up a fight here, but...
CT's
yeah,
towards lower.
And already it looks like the CT's got the info they need. They're all rotating over towards the B site.
7 playing a crucial role there on B and mid. Oh, June catching the head of... Oh, just waiting. Sagaton up long here. Boom peeks out. Oh, and Sagaton catches a kill. Oh my god, a great headshot there. Lecro pulling out 2 frags. You have Juho waiting with the AWP. Low HP. This is very doable for Lecro. I think he's got this round in the bag for Team Decerto. Heading back towards long. Does not have a flash, so if Juho peeks, he could catch the head and get a one hit kill. Lecro planting the bomb. Going for the cheeky jump shot. Lecro just waiting. Good round. Decerto picking up another round.
It's nice to see someone besides Q-Lonk stepping it up here on the T side.
Yeah, I like it when the T side play a bit slower like that round. They played a bit slower, waited for some picks and won the round. So it was a very good round for them.
I feel many teams don't really take time into consideration. You know, you have all the time you need to, you know, slow play it if you need to. You don't need to push sites right off the bat.
Lecro is like, no way am I going into lower. 5-7's waiting on short. Oh, and Zork catching the head, blind. Oh, 7 with the 1 deeg. June flashing over. Oh. Daggerton be able to clutch, or will he go for a straight save here? It looks like he is opting for the save.
Well, there you have it. Another round in Team Decerto's favor. Looks like Team Decerto is already looking towards going B tons once again. They really favor that the B tons takes.
Yeah, they do. Can be quite effective when trying to hold mid and keep them off B as well.
And it's quite nice when you get people that push up catwalk as well.
Been a boost into CT, just preempting for a mid to B strat, just waiting for them. It could be the end of Decerto if go through CT, but don't know what's going on right now. I think they're just playing slow again, waiting for the picks to see. They did a few rounds before and it was quite successful. June just stepping out onto mid there on his own. Quickly killed. 4 and 7 just waiting. 2 angles. Or making his push up short. Or Nibbin takes his head.
2v4. And it doesn't look like the CDs have really moved at all. They're still kind of sitting in their same spots, just waiting.
Or 7.
7.
Dame is on fire today.
And that'll do her.
Getting the fire kill there. He got cooked. There we go. That's the win for Team Epiphany. First game. In the first game. That is 1-0 to Team Epiphany. So they're showing their prowess with the keeping their record going of these wins. But we'll see if Decerto.
Closer game.
Yeah, we'll see if Decerto has anything in store for the next map. So now we're going to take a quick break. So it's been me, Chris, and
me, Get11337.
casting for Highlight TV on this game, Epiphany versus Team Decerto in the ESEA League Final. Thank you.
this feeling hits, I gotta stay. Take this moment and get my fix, I gotta wait. My patience ain't that strong, baby. I'll keep this all night long, we'll see. Just don't take life too seriously, let the feeling come. Just wait for it, let the feeling come. Don't you let it go, feel it all night long. Just wait for it, let the feeling come. Don't you let it go, feel it all night long. Let the feeling come. Just wait for every time this feeling hits, I gotta stay. Take this moment and get my fix, I gotta wait.
Yep, I'm already in.
My patience ain't that strong, baby. I'll keep this all night long, we'll see. Just don't take life too seriously, let the feeling come.
I'm not in the game. It's in the same screen. Key.
Let the feeling
It's the same IP.
All right, welcome back everyone for this ESEA main off-season division. We're back here with me, Get11337,
And me, Chris.
and Chris. So here's the second map. Looks like it's going to be on Mirage. And we got Team Decerto and Epiphany. Epiphany clutching the first map on Dust 2 with a 16-5. Or was it 16-5? Was it 16-8? Excuse me.
Yeah, 16-5.
Okay, 16-5 win on Dust 2. And they're just warming up here. And soon we'll get the knife round going on Mirage. So how do you think the performances of Seven and Juo are going to be on this map, Chris?
I think they're going to be going straight in for those entry kills there. But, well, what I did see from Decerto, that I think their holds are a bit off, so maybe it'll be even easier on Mirage, where holds come into a lot more.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I think Decerto, you know, they definitely have a chance at this game. It's just their holds on CT side have just, they've not been, you know, adequate, in my opinion. I feel like they can definitely step it up a little bit. Maybe this is, you know, maybe Dust 2 just wasn't their map, and we'll be seeing it here on Mirage. But Epiphany, they're I would have to say their strongest suit so far, from what I've seen, is their entry kills on T side have just been insane. Their game sense on CT side has been absolutely immaculate, you know. And I definitely feel like, you know, game sense wise and aim wise, like they've really had the advantage, but that was Dust 2, you know. Dust 2 is definitely one of those maps that is most played, and you know, I feel like Mirage is a little bit different, so it might be a little interesting to see how it plays out here on Mirage, and also what side they start on.
Yeah, here we go, the knife round.
And it looks like Decerto is going to be picking sides this game.
I wonder what side they'll take.
And it looks like they're going to take CT side to start off this game. And we got one more restart before we're live here. Once again, just want to thank everyone for coming to Highlight TV and watching this match between Decerto and Epiphany. Game 2 of 3. Looks like Decerto is going to start off with only one armor buy, some nades. It looks like Epiphany is going to be starting off with all armor. Get one pick over here. Looks like they're going to be working A. And that was a pretty quick mop-up of Team Decerto on that.
Yeah, Epiphany coming strong again. Very good in their pistol rounds, so we'll see what kind of buy they'll put up now.
Looks like Decerto is going to be getting a scout. Looks like June's going to be starting off with a scout. And an AK buy by Juo as they head off towards B site. Flash is coming in. Swaggerton getting that entry kill. 3 kills by Swaggerton on that B site.
You're going for the pick.
Nice pickup by Juo. Swaggerton picks up the 3K and Juo picks up the 2K for that B take. Looks like we're going to have another eco coming up here for Team Decerto.
Yeah, Decerto knocked back on the economy there, but Epiphany just coming in with these straightforward anti-eco buys.
Looks like a little team damage on the CT side to start off. That definitely will not help them out.
They have
looks like they're going
B.
for the A take. Juo picking up 2 frags here already.
Or 7 taking the head.
7 is just absolutely insane with that Tech 9. Alright, so now we're seeing our first buy by Team Decerto. Looks like they're going to be M4 and up, 1 scout on June. So they got 2 on A ramp, 1 coming up in Palace here. And 2 picks on that T push there. Sorry, getting stuck in a 1v3 situation. Getting 1 pick at connecting. As June takes him out. That is a most needed round by Team Decerto there.
That'll give them a good confidence boost going into the rest of the game, knowing that they can break Epiphany back straight from that.
Definitely, definitely. And Epiphany really needs to win this round coming up here. They're going to be set on a go. Looks like they got an AWP on Juno. Tries to get that quick on A ramp. Falls back. Looks like once again the sides are going to be trying to take the A site.
But Epiphany just split across the map. Maybe trying to get some opening picks onto any site. It seems like Decerto have abandoned mid right now, so hopefully there could be some options there, but Epi rotates over. Have a quick peek.
Looks like 7 here is going to be trying to take this underpass take. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre seeing Decerto not setting anyone at the mid area, minus in window. Smoke's coming on the A site. 7 getting that entry frag, and he's taken out by Nibin.
Nibin. Multiple kills.
Nibin's holding down the fort, taken out by Zori. 2v2. And Electro is taken out by Saw, leaving June in jungle. Takes out Saw. 1v1 situation.
Or is on 100 HP here. Should be quite easy for him, but June could get a quick kill.
Oh, and June takes him out.
June,
great
great kill.
That was a wonderful kill on that side. They
1
definitely
HP left.
needed that round to break the economy for Epiphany.
1 HP left, so lucky.
1 HP in a dream.
Yep.
So it looks like we're going to get a half buy by Epiphany here. 2 AKs and a Galil. 7 once again rocking that Tech 9. It'll be interesting to see what he does this round with that. And then an AWP and 4 M4s on the CT side.
Looks like they are charging up short here. They have got 3 men located towards A. Maybe that's where they intend to go.
Looks like they're bunching up on A ramp. Swaggerton here in A Palace. Smoke's coming onto the A site. Definitely is going to be an A take. Q-Lock gets the first pick, gets the second pick.
On 7 with a flank.
And 7 with the Tech 9.
Oh, Epi, great pick there. To the sneaky Juno coming through that smoke.
Looks like this round is going to go to Team Decerto. That was a very good hold and definitely a lot more impressive than the holds on Dust 2. That's the kind of holds we're looking for on the CT side.
Decerto probably feeling quite happy now that they're winning some rounds session, so hopefully they can show some more to us.
Looks like Team Epiphany is going to go with a full save P250s. Going to be working that mid. Looks like they're going to be tagging Epiphany with some damage at mid. As they boost through window. Nibin takes out one at connector. Effie takes a guy out at ladder. Leaving just Swaggerton and Zora alive. They're gonna try to put a last-ditch effort to take the B site. And Junie quickly mops him up for the 4th round in Decerto's favor.
We'll see if Epiphany have a buy in store now. Yeah, it looks like they are. Just gonna take up an AK as well. So we'll see if they can do some great entries like we saw on Dust 2.
Yeah, that's definitely what I think they need in this game, is they definitely need some more entries coming in on these sites. They've been taking mid a lot, but not with a lot of entry kills. And it looks like Q-Long takes out Saw at Underpass.
Oh,
And takes out another one at Chair.
Caught off guard there.
7 comes in and cleans him up real quick. Looks like they're going to smoke off connector and try to take that B site. And Junie gets the pick.
Daggerton. Do they know he's there?
Oh, when he sneaks in and gets the 2 frags at B site. Twiggerton just trying to get this bomb plant off here. Got Epi coming in through market. And he gets the pick on MP. It's all up to Nibbin here.
Oh.
And he takes him out with his 12 HP. Very good job by Nibbin on that one.
Daggerton almost trying to take that one before, but the dream was denied by Nibbin there.
I have to say, Chris, the holding of sites has been so much, so well done by Decerto this map over Dust 2.
Yeah, I agree. It's a complete change around since Dust 2. Maybe they've had a quick talk over their team speaks and had a quick
little motivational thing.
Tactics. Yeah,
motivational speech or something. Well, whatever it did, it definitely put them in the right mindset here. They've been holding their sights down really well. And it looks like Team Epiphany is going to be taking the mid. Bomb's going towards Catwalk. So we got Zori lurking in A Palace. Team Epiphany just trying to get a pick here, deciding on whether to work A or B. And it looks like they're going to be trying to take this A site. And no smokes from the T side. Zor gets that entry kill on Quilong. Nibbin picks up 1.
Oh, 7. Coming in these tight angles.
It's a 4v2. Electro gets taken out by Juno, and it's all up to Junie. And Junie gets taken out by Saw, giving this round to Epiphany. Much needed round for them. And it looks like Team Decerto is going to be on an eco round. This is another dangerous thing I'm noticing here. We got Juo with a with an AWP. If he pulls off the same as he was last map, Team Decerto's got something to look out for. Looks like Electro's gonna come in and try to get an early pick. He does.
Electro getting that pick. But no refrag coming in from Team Epiphany there, so he'll walk away with that rifle. Oh, he's thrown it away there.
He definitely was not expecting 2 to be in Palace there. Zor gets the pick on Nibbin in jungle. Looks like T's are going to be trying to take the A site to throw a molly onto Catwalk. And there's no one in A to be seen by the CT side. It looks like June and Kualuk are both with armor. So it looks like they're going to be saving as the bomb goes down in A site by Saw. Definitely looks like Epiphany is kind of stepping it up with their takes on sites. They're getting the entry frags now, giving them an advantage to start off the game early.
They're just going to save these pistols for the next round. Maybe they'll put up another force.
I would definitely expect it at this point. I will say, Chris, 7 has not let down at all from last map. He is still going hard with the Tech 9. Even with the AK, when he's got the AK in his hands, he's still definitely showing that he can frag with the best in this game as well.
Yeah, he's just coming out of these surprise angles, catching heads every time, so it's amazing play by him, keeping it strong for Team Epiphany there.
And it looks like they're going to stack the B site. T's have taken mid.
Tight hold on mid there. Take mid control, as I said. Quite important in most maps.
Definitely, and Mirage specifically, because it gives you so many options to really go anywhere.
Yeah, you can often put 2 connector and a few towards Palace, and just send your men in.
Yeah,
you often catch them off guard from.
And they're pretty quick access from mid on Mirage. It's such quick access to either bomb site. Catwalk is a pretty short distance to B, and connector's such a short distance to A. Just kind of leaves your options open. It looks like Nibbin is going to be dropped down to 16 HP. And the T's are really playing this round slow. They really haven't shown themselves that much. They realize it's an eco round.
The bomb is rotating over to A. I think they're going to go with the A push here, but they've only got 1 man in CT. Decerto.
And that's, of course, Nibbin, and he's only got 16 HP right now.
Touchdown nade on Nibbin there, taking him out. June towards the jungle area. Waiting with his CZ.
And June is taken out by Zor. Another round in Epiphany's favor. But it looks like we are going to have a buy round from Decerto this round. Epiphany still sticking with the same setup, 4 AKs and an AWP on Duo. And it also looks like Decerto is also going to be picking up an AWP this round as well.
Here we go, Decerto. Putting a pretty standard setup, 2A, 1 mid, 2B. What I normally play. Oh, and Epi catching the tag.
And 2 CTs taken down already. Only a minute 22. Juho with 2 takes on A site.
Going huge for his team there.
And Swaggerton's going to take out the last one to make it 5-7 in the first half of Mirage. Definitely stepping up their game on this Mirage. They started off a little shaky, but they're bringing it back with their entry frags, especially on the mid area. And not a lot of response from Team Decerto.
No.
Not a lot of response to the large mid takes.
No, I'd like to see maybe some short pushes from Team Decerto, because maybe that will keep the Team Apathy off guard, and they could maybe get some surprise frags and take the round from there.
Yeah, definitely.
And
they really haven't done much about it.
On Sagerton, perfect position. Stop that flank.
Just tried to sneak in there and get some frags, and both of them were taken out almost immediately. So it takes out June, and they spot Electro and Connector. And that will make it 8-5 in Epiphany's favor.
Sagerton caught in the crossfire there, nearly got killed by his own team.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a close one.
And diving out the way.
So I even stopped shooting temporarily just to make sure he didn't kill his teammate.
Anyway, it wouldn't have mattered. They could buy another AK for him.
Definitely. The economy on the T side is looking pretty good. We got another buy round by Decerto. Juho getting the entry frags with AWP. Looks like they're going to be taking A site. Once again. Nibbin getting 1 pick. And 7 coming in with that nade kill on Epiphany.
Juho going huge, as per usual.
His AWP is just...
on 7.
It is on point.
Juho and 7 are the standout players for me this game.
Definitely. And that's in both maps. Dust 2 and the first half here on Mirage. They just don't seem to let down. And Juho, once, you know, with an AK, he's pretty good. But once he gets an AWP in his hand, you really have to watch yourself.
Yeah,
he's very quick.
Yeah, every angle
does a quick peek.
Could be a possibility.
And same with 7 as well. 7 plays such tight angles. So looks like Swaggerton's going to be going into that B site. He gets a pick on Junie. 7 working his way up catwalk. Can't seem to find Quilonk through the smoke there. And Saw tried to flank and got caught by Nibbin.
Well, looks like they will be going in for this retake.
Oh, Nibbin with the double kill.
Is there enough time?
Smoke diffusing.
Oh,
as he gets knifed by Zor.
Oh, he nearly got the 2 knives.
And it looks like that'll be the first half here on Mirage with Epiphany 10, Team Decerto 5. It's not a good start to a side that you started off on CT.
Yeah, it's a very strong T-side there, but I'm feeling that Mirage is a bit more T-sided now because people are proving their aim loads and just can pick off the CT players whilst they're holding the sites. It's quite easy.
So what do you think Team Decerto needs to do here on this T side in order to kind of get themselves back in the game here?
Well, I think Decerto needs to adopt the role of what Epiphany have been doing. They need to go in fast, get those entries, just play a bit more aggressive, because the slow play, yeah, it worked a bit on Dust 2, but it doesn't really work as much on Mirage. So maybe if they were to rush some sites a bit more, just get some entries, it might have a bit more success.
And it looks like Team Decerto is going to be taking A. Good entry kill on Juno and CT spawn. And Swaggerton's going to take out Qlong. Zor is going to take out Niblin.
Oh, Zor catching another frag. Blackrow just waiting. The burst fire. Oh, and it's a great retake there.
Very good retake. Epiphany just all around are just...
They're showing their excellence today.
They definitely are. You know, if they keep winning games like this, they don't even need to show endurance.
Yeah, I know.
They don't even need endurance if they keep winning games like this.
But now we see the buy coming in from Epiphany. A couple of SMGs, a Deagle from Juho. He thinks his aim's hot, so he may as well go for a Deag. Sagerton picking up an M4. But we see no force buy from Decerto here, seeing as they got the plant, but let's see if they can take off some heads of Team Epiphany.
And 7 is already here. A molly and a nade goes in. 7 picking up 2 frags. Zor picking up 2 more frags.
Alive.
And Zor picking up the final frag on that B push.
Clean sweep there from Team Epiphany once again.
That Molotov and grenade.
That combo.
By the time they even got to balcony, they were down to like 15 HP.
Yeah, crazy play there. Well played by Epiphany.
7 is just on top of its game right now.
Now we see Decerto coming in with their buy. Hope they can go aggressive, as I said, get some entries.
And it looks like
Epiphany putting 2 down lower.
Oh wow. Swaggerton picking up the trade on Niven. Zor fall back to tight. Quilonk sitting in A site.
Qlonk just taking a peek out, trying to get a cheeky frag, but Juho just waiting, probably giving the info to his teammates for an A push maybe in store.
And it looks like 2 are rotating through CT
7
spawn already.
Underneath. Coming up and surprising all of them. Oh, and Qlonk picking up the double with his Galil there. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of the Galil. You've got enough bullets to take out 2 men quite easily. Go Electro. Oh, Electro put into a 1v1 here. Does have the health advantage, but let's see. See how Sagerton wants to play this out. Oh, and Sagerton picking up the frag.
And left with 13 HP. Alright, so it looks like Epiphany is going to be setting up with 4 M4s and an AWP. Team Decerto picking up 3 Galils, an AK, and a CZ. Looks like they're going to be looking A.
Setting up some smokes. Look like the standard smokes, they're just ready to go in. But they'll probably wait for the CT's nades to be used up first. But here they go, they're raining in already. Here we go, Team Decerto on the charge. Sagerton spraying blindly. Takes out 1. He's still there. Oh, and June just missing the shots. Sagerton going huge.
Oh, wow, Sagerton.
Oh, Sagerton. Amazing play there.
Definitely the MVP of that round.
That was well played from that palace area. See him top fragging on his team. Playing very good. Now 2 more rounds for Epiphany and 11 more for Decerto if they want a chance of staying in this series.
Looks like Team Decerto is going to be getting a 3 AK, Galil, and a Tech 9 setup.
On the flashes in for Saw. On Saw. Takes him out. Juho getting another pick. See, this is what I like. The CT's going so aggressive in these opening picks here. Very well played by Epiphany.
But as long as they're landing the kills, that's what matters.
Yeah, it's great.
So this is what I like to see. You can be aggressive on CT. It's just you have to land the frags if you play aggressive, and Epiphany is definitely hitting those frags. No doubt about it. Looks like we got a full buy on Team Decerto here.
Here we go, see if Decerto. It is maybe the last chance for them. But if they can win this round, hopefully build some momentum and go for the draw. Juho getting taken out this time. That crow was just ready for him that time round. Another entry. June getting another kill. Here we go, Decerto looking like they're going to take this round with ease. Decerto taking the round quite cleanly. What do you think about that round?
I'd say it was really nice. That was the one point where Team Decerto knew that the CTs were playing aggressive, and they sat back, waited for those pushes, and took advantage of the CT pushes on that side. Maybe it'll make Epiphany think twice before pushing like that.
But Epiphany, it shows like they have no respect for Decerto here, going for these absolute crazy plays. Like they've already got a man into Palace here.
They're
two
definitely
dead
getting
already.
really ballsy.
Yeah.
It does look like Swaggerton picks up a frag there. It's all up to Q-Lonk and Junie.
Junie.
Q-Lonk is taken out.
Junie, the 1v4 dream.
He does have an AWP though.
Yeah, I have seen crazy clutches. This could be one of them.
Doesn't look like today though. As he gets burned alive.
Very well played by Team Epiphany, taking the series there, winning the finals of the ESEA bracket.
That definitely, on both maps, was in Epiphany's favor. They've definitely shown that they definitely have what it takes to be in the big leagues. Starting off as ESEA Open just 2 years ago, they've definitely shown that they can play with the big dogs by taking both of these maps from Team Decerto.
Yeah, that is completely true. They've done very well at the moment. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Chris and Get11337. And thank you for watching Highlight TV, bringing you the CSGO coverage. Hopefully you can tune in again and see some more content. Thank you. Goodbye.
Let the feeling come.